Hey guys, welcome back to the Return of the Obra Dinn. We are still in the process of thinking about who's who and how they died and stuff. I did come up with a couple of more things on my list that I wanted to check out. The first one being this guy's actually named in a memory. His name is Bang. There he is. It Bang Sia. And I'm still saying he burned to death, even though I'm not really clear what that was. It looked like fire. It burned his arm off, and I think that's what killed him. Another thing is looking at the memory where he actually grabs the thing in the chest and the magical light comes out. I really think that he was trying to stop the attack. I think that he knew they were connected. The shell in the chest was connected to the monsters who it looked like were also maybe wearing shells. And he knew that doing whatever he did with the chest would at least stop the attack. I don't know if he knew what would happen to him, but he figured that much. So that was his motivation for what he did. He was trying to stop the monsters from attacking, especially since Miss Lim was currently under attack. So that's what I think happened, at least there with him. I'm gonna say this guy has got to be the last passenger from Formosa that hasn't been named. Chio Tan. Okay, so those were probably the easy ones for today. The other thing is, the guy that got smacked by a tail, I think that's the cook. I have to look at that page in the book again because I want to see what he said. Yeah, give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys, was spoken by the guy that died. So this, I think, is the cook. There's only one cook. He doesn't have a mate or anything. And what about like this guy? There's a couple of workers from India, from Sierra Leone, and one from Persia. Well, this guy's from India too. I think these were Indian workers. I'm not sure how I'm gonna tell which one is which between the two of these guys. I still don't have a name for this fellow. He's gonna be a little more tricky, it looks like. Oh, this is the guy that got shot or spiked through the wall. I'm starting to think he was shot and not spiked, because the butcher was spiked to the wall and you could still see some spikes in the wall, I think. But for this guy, it's just a hole. There's just a hole in the wall. I don't know, I'm still not convinced, and I don't know who the heck he is. And I'm still thinking this guy is probably the gunner's mate, but that's kind of a flimsy guess, I think. Here's what I'm thinking. I would like to get as many people as I can correct that I know died, but for the people that disappeared, I do not have the information for where they disappeared to. The people that disappeared off the same boat with the surgeon, it's possible that they all ended up in Morocco together, but it's been 4 years. This is 1807. I think the ship disappeared in 1803. They could have moved around in that time. They may not all be in the same place, so I'm not going to assume that they are. So, I've gone through most of the things on my list. I wanted to watch Mr. Wolf's fate again. I think that was not one of these two. He was crushed or shot by a cannon. I wanted to look at that again because it's hard to tell what is happening. This whole mess here. I don't remember if it was this. I think it was this memory here. But look, there's just one body. In the other scenes where 2 people died, you could usually see 2 bodies. This was just a bunch of screaming. So it looks like one person was shot by the cannon. Unless the second person went through the hole in the wall here. Or was standing really close. No, this is a separate death, this guy down here. So where... And this bald guy is the one who lit the fuse, so he's probably going to be considered responsible for that death. Oh, and this is the... Yeah, the mechanic everybody kept telling me about. I did this on accident in my very first sitting and then forgot about it. And the thing is, I did it on accident and I didn't know what button I pressed, so I didn't know how to do it again. And then I forgot that it was a thing. It's a handy mechanic, but I don't think it was explained well, if at all. Who are you? That's Leonid, I think. I'm gonna assume he wasn't cowering in fear. He probably got knocked over. I don't know, though. So I can see who this is. Who are you? Oh, that's him. Well, yes. See, open the book while examining a face. It would be nice for you to tell me this before I actually did it, so that I know that it's possible. I think this is going to end up being one of my complaints about this game, is the tutorial, or lack thereof. Yeah, don't know the name of the person that did the shooting still. Where is this person? Where are you? I'm gonna have to assume they're on the other side of this wall, even though... I can't see them. Alright, let's look at this. Oh, okay, so this is an example of a place where I need to look at memories before and or after. This happened to me with Miss Lim. Remember her actual death scene was like, what happened? But the one before, you could see she was being clawed. So yeah, this guy was also blasted by the cannon. Just happened to be behind that guy. Blown to smithereens. Who are you? Oh, who are you? Oh, no, this guy must have lit the fuse, right? Because these guys were on the other side of that wall, and this guy's lighting this cannon. That's not the one that killed them. This one is, right? Like he'd already lit the fuse. It's glowing, you can see it glowing. Okay, so this is the guy who lit the fuse and would therefore be responsible for their deaths. Technically, even though he really wasn't. It's a freaking squid. And I don't know his name. I think he's one of the Indian crew left. These 4 guys. But I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to know which one is this one and which one is this one with their names. I guess I can try to look at their bunk numbers, which means we're going to have to take another trip to Saeed's death yet again. But I'm not sure that'll tell me, because again, one of them was sitting in bunk X. I'm not sure where bunk 52 was. I didn't see that. I did see 53. I guess I can try to take a look at that again. This is the guy that was crushed by cargo. This is the guy that killed the Dane and saying that the Dane was responsible for his brother's death. I wonder if the being crushed by cargo incident is what he was referring to, because somebody else nearby, where's that guy? This guy was nearby in the boat scene, the Dane's death. This guy was the one standing around saying, I was there, I saw the whole thing, it was the ropes. He was right there when the other guy was crushed by cargo. Also, he was standing right there. He watched the guy get crushed. He saw it. So that's the incident they may be referring to. But during that memory, you can look up, but you can't go up to to examine everybody. And I'm starting to think this guy's not O'Hagan. That was maybe gonna have to be a different guy out there. And I'm still wondering if this is the captain's mate, the Swedish guy. Oh. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and put his name back in. It's possible that he was burned. Or it's even possible he was stabbed. Maybe that guy stabbing the creature actually stabbed him, but it's just so hard for us to see. The spike may not be what actually killed him. It's just hard to see. So I'm gonna leave this like this for now. We'll come back and change it if we have to. You know, this guy looks so, I don't know, big guy, nice mustache. I have no idea who he is. He doesn't appear too often. Come on, boss. So, this guy might be a steward or a mate or a subordinate somehow to somebody. Let's look at that. Let's look at that again. Would that be this guy? Was that on this level? So is this his boss saying get down?
What's going on? Stay back. It's already got your neck. Hey. Come on, boss. No, get down. Hey, cat! Ah!
Who are you? Is this the guy I think is a carpenter? It is. The Carpenters are both American. I've been trying to listen for American accents. Honestly, I haven't heard one. Y'all, that didn't sound American to me, or didn't sound particularly American. It's not like they were saying hard R's. And their vowels still sounded kind of open, so I don't know. This could still be the carpenter and the carpenter's mate. This is the guy that said boss, and this is the guy saying get down, which would mean this would be the mate. So, if this was the guy sawing planks in that other memory, then I'd be feeling way more confident. I guess we can check that out. Who were you? Might as well look around while we're here. This is the Dane. That's right. After the bosun was killed, the captain's mate and the third or fourth mate were conspiring, kind of, sort of. I've been calling them mutineers, even though it just seemed like, to me, it just kind of seemed like a little bit of idle talk. But who knows? Who knows? It's just it's easy to refer to them that way. But that's those guys. What about you? Who are you? You're that guy, standing by that guy. Could be a subordinate. Okay, who's on deck? That's right, Nick is dead. This guy's dead. All the other deckhands are off stage. This is the one, I think, where I saw the carpenter holding a hammer and the other guy holding a saw. The one where the guy fell down the stairs. Let's go check that out real quick. Okay, we need to find the guy who fell down the stairs. I think this is the guy that got smacked by the tail. You're the one that fell down the stairs. Let's see, Carpenter? Carpenter's mate. Yeah, that's him. I think this means Thomas is still wrong. Or the midshipman Thomas, not the cook. I don't know what else to do about that, though. I mean, did I never have him and Spiked in here at the right time? Pretty sure that's going into the beast, not into the man. You can see the spike coming out of his back. Also, again, it's funny that we have a helmsman. I still haven't noticed anybody driving this thing, so I guess the helmsman would be a pretty important position. Would they also be wearing a fancy hat? You know, I guess it's possible that this guy is not a midshipman. He could be somebody's steward or whatever. You know, these guys are all kind of dressed the same. And this guy is a steward. That guy was here? Where's the third memory? Oh. Well, I know I have to look at some of the calling again. Because of that one guy whose death, like, I could not figure out how he died. Bang tackled him somehow, but, like, I couldn't see a death happening. Bang got to the chest just in time for everyone else to have been killed except for Nichols. Let's start first in order. Sorry, man, everyone else is dead except for Nichols, who is really busy being very useful. Not saying I would do much better than him in this situation, but you know. So like they've got shells on them, it looks like. So the shells all talk to each other. I don't see one here. Is it just those two? I guess. So who says what? I need to step through these ones. I'm not sure who said what in these other memories. I'm not sure who died first either. I think this guy died first. Let's start there.
Keep course due east. We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你稳住冇？
我冇问题，但是因为想啊，绝对袂当互伊留在水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
This is strange things about monsters.
Okay, I checked and loaded them myself. That's the Irish guy, who is not the guy that died in this scene. Even though the voice was like right in our ears, which usually that means that you're really close to the person that died. So maybe this is O'Hagan, because we know this is one of the Russian guys right here. And he gets drowned or whatever. But there are 3 Russian guys, and I don't know which of the 2 left this one is. Okay, sir, what about you? O'Hagan, maybe. Is O'Hagan just a crewman? I think he was. Yeah, he's not a... Damn, he's not a steward or anything. Nichols is the second mate, right? Samuel Galligan is Irish, though. His mate, his steward, is Irish. Ooh, it's possible there were 2 Irish people in this scene. And I still can't tell how he died. Well, it's gonna have to be a process of elimination. Like, who are these guys? Who are you? What about you? Who are you? Okay, so he's not the Russian. He says, give us a weapon. Let's see if we can watch his death. Oh no, I locked myself by watching the first death. I gotta leave and come back. Guy with pipe, huh? I don't think I've noticed anybody with a pipe before. This guy says they say strange things about monsters, so he can understand the Chinese. Maybe not perfectly, but he can understand them. So he must be one of the Formosan crew. Or I guess Chinese crew. Formosans were the passengers. We still have 4 Chinese crewmates. I'm gonna need some names out of them, though. There's no way. They're all top men. They're all Chinese. I can't differentiate any of them. I gotta step through the rest of these memories again. See what other little details I can pick up on. Okay, so Nichols comes to, and it's just like...
休假。
Nice, I can pull these things aboard. So he climbed into the other boat. Pulled these monsters aboard. Yeah, each of these guys has a shell around their neck, I'm guessing. Didn't see one with this one. Whatever. Oh no, everybody's disappeared, so I can't view any other death except for, well, except for hers again. Yeah, let's go there. So, yeah, I need to watch that guy.
我听到啊，佮等一下。
We already watched him. Let's do this one first. So traumatic.
O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Shoot them for God's sakes. This guy is not O'Hagan, but he is Irish, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna... Now as for how he freaking died, this guy is barehanded. Oh no, he's got something in his hand. What is it? Did he take... He didn't take the tip of the spear. He's got something in his hand. Damn it, I need to look at the memory that I just was looking at to see if he was actually like bleeding out of his neck. Because he could be stabbing him in the back of the neck. I think that's a stabbing motion. You're not gonna strike someone that way. Like if it's blunt force trauma, that's awkward. I mean, you do what you gotta do in this situation, right? But where did he get a knife from? Was this guy, did he have a knife on him? Let's go here.
Keep rowing!
你没过来啊！别这，
Where is it? There! Something there! I see it! Give us a weapon! Shoot it! Mike and I! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Oh, there's a knife. Sitting on the bottom of the boat. He probably picked that up and jammed it in the back of that guy's neck. O'Hagan. Which one of you guys would that be? I don't know, I don't know. Stabbed. Knifed. I keep forgetting. I know that that's kind of funny to name him that, but he called for O'Hagan, so he's not O'Hagan. Oh shit, I have to listen to this again. I wasn't listening.
Keep rowing!
你没过来啊！别这，
Where is it? There! Something there! I see it! Give us a weapon! Shoot it! Mike and I! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
That could have been Irish. That kind of sounded Irish. I'm really not confident on my Irish guesses, but I like my reasoning. And I'm going to keep them for now. I'm not going to change them out. I'm going to keep them. We got to watch this again. There's a few things I want to look at in there. There's something else I wanted to see. I think it's just the dangling foot. I think that's the one I need to find and look at that too.
On your toes.
Yeah, he's got the tattoo.
We best put her.
Go back!
You're here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
That's Nichols. Nichols shot him. What a bitch. Nichols is a bitch. You are the guy I just named as O'Hagan. Russian guy. Bang. One of the Chinese topmen, I think. The steward. Those are my guesses. Oh my gosh, this was right after this. They just left that guy there. Who are you? The Dane. Peter. What's he doing there? What are they doing out here? Unclear. Who are you, big mustache man? Got stabbed in the leg. That sucks. Tattoo Man was shot by Nichols. I wrote down Tattoo Man is bunk number 37. Yes! That's right. Well, I was right about that. Nice. Excellent. Excellent news. I don't know what to do about my midshipman quandary. I don't know what to do about Thomas the midshipman, guys. It's bugging me. Bugging the shit out of me. I think that's all I needed from here. I'm gonna go back again to Bitter Cold Part 2. That's this one, right? Oh, this is Part 1. Oh, this is the one I wanted anyway.
Sayed? Sayed Ruto! Good deal!
Bunk 53 is empty at the moment. Is there a 52? Give me your numbers. It's Tattoo Guy. 42. The 3 Russians. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Crap, who are you? That's Leonid. Well, then you must be... Were there 2 Russians escaping? I'm still assuming that all 3 of these guys are Russian. 47 is currently empty. There's a pipe. That's you, pipe man. I already forgot the number. Shit. think it was 47. Let me... Yeah, 47. That's him. Nice. You guys are also not in your bunks, of course. That could probably be these three, but... 45... 46? And that's... I think that's all their numbers. Cool. So by process of elimination, this... No, wait, no. I'm in the wrong list. That's you. This is Leonid. So you're the last one. Now, as to what happened to you, not quite sure. What else did I want to look at here? I was trying to figure out the Indians and their bunks and their numbers. Does anybody else have any distinguishable possessions? Come on, own up. This is truly the process of elimination scene. We're gonna have faces in the page and we're gonna have numbers from the bunks, but we're not gonna know which is which, but we at least know that some of them go together. This is the guy sitting in bunk X. This is the guy standing in front of Saeed saying, "Are you okay?" I think. This guy's bunk is currently empty then. He's not in it. And bunk number 52, was it? Wait, where am I? 53 is empty, so he might have gotten out of bunk 53 and been like, "Yo, dog, you okay?" Let's see, he could be William Wasim? Yeah, I don't see bunk 52 anywhere. That could be bunk X. Again, still very confused about the X. Why is that there? Why? Some of the Chinese topmen. I think we have 39, 40, and 41 in a row. So is Huang Li not in this scene? This is one of them. This is one of them. And this is one of them. So who's the fourth one? He could be Chinese too, but he's present. That could be the 4 Chinese topmen right there. Yikes. I should write down all the numbers present. And that would make you... Shit. Oh wait, there's one left. Abraham. Okay, I gotta look through the list again. I'm feeling like it's a mess, and I want to see what I have filled out that is incorrect. Because I know some of them, gotta have a couple filled out all the way right. Of course, my midshipman, I'll never get that right. I will never get it. Oh no, I don't. That's it. I don't have any more just partial or full guesses in there. Just that one that I know is wrong, and yet I can't bring myself to change it. Can we say that this guy was drowned by a beast? Probably. I feel like we can probably say that. Okay, I am gonna write down all the numbers of the bunks that I have here. Okay, so with these numbers, if we look back at this list again, I'm mostly interested in the Chinese top men, but they're all present. All four of their bunk numbers are present. They're all kind of grouped together. So that means they're all in this scene, so I can't like eliminate somebody face or name. I think I could identify them all on that picture though, so that's good. 59 was with them as well. That is this guy, this rando. 36 was kind of off by themselves. And then 37 and 42, who I've both identified. The Sierra Leonean is in this scene. I mean, Sierra Leone is an African country, so that would be an African person. This would be a Persian person. I should be able to tell the difference looking at them, right? This is probably the Persian guy. This might be the Sierra Leonean. He's only been in a few memories. He's got the earring. He was killed holding the Chinese guy, the last one left alive. They were trying to question him, and then they were both spiked at the same time. What happened to you? Disappeared. I'm trying to leave all the disappeareds alone. But you, I think he's the Sierra Leonean. Because I think this is one of the Chinese top men. This guy, he's been around. He's been in so much, and yet I'm a little bit lost on who he could possibly be. He's an Englishman. I think he sounded English. So what do all these guys have in common? These are all top men. How many top men do I have left that aren't Chinese? Oh, just the one. Well, I think I'm doing pretty good. Definitely have a lot more work to do. My gosh. What do I want to look at next? Oh my gosh. What do I want to look at next? I gotta figure out if there's a way to somehow differentiate the Chinese top men from each other using their names. And 3 of them have the name Li. So even if someone said, Lee, get over here, I would not know. It would be one of 3 people. There's that one guy, the guy that clubbed the Dane. I feel like he's a bit of a linchpin. He's in a lot of scenes, but I still have enough names here. I don't think he's a Peters. Oh, no. He is a Peters. He's one of the 2 Peterses. He is, Samuel or Nathan. I didn't have number 60 down there. I didn't have number 48 either, though. But wasn't he in that scene? I thought he came up on the page. But he is here. I have 19 labeled bunks in this scene, but there are 22 people present 23 including the person that died. So there's like 3 extra people hanging out. Or did I not see all the bunks? I thought I was pretty thorough. Oh my god, don't tell me these feet count as people present. Why would you do that to me? That's bullshit. Yeah, and there's 4 extra people. Because I can do math. These feet. I need to see these freaking numbers and I need to know who's who. It won't let me. So, can I see these numbers in a different memory? I've just been coming back here because they're so clear. Or even for this one. I don't see any hammocks.
What's going on? Stay back. It's already over the net. Hey. Come on,
confused
boss.
about-
No, get there. Hey, cat.
Hammocks. Do they take them down and pack them away at night? Like they're never there during the daytime? Is there another memory? Is there another memory that can show those bunk numbers? All right, I have to think about that one a little bit. And we'll come back to this. It's getting good. It's getting good.